Hi there, I'm Matt. He's Bruce. We're talking Cochise County football, and now we're talking about a Thursday night game out in Tombstone, where hopefully the lights work. And the Tombstone Yellow Jackets are hosting the Globe Tigers, a non-region matchup, but a very interesting one nonetheless.
I'm going to be there Thursday night, and I'm anxious to see how this team plays minus its stars. And as I told Coach Dominic Bonilla, I said everything happens for a reason. I said maybe this is a good thing because now he's able to find that replacement for these three seniors that are leaving after this year.
Mm-hmm.
And DJ is going to be gone. So, if Hank Moody can step up and play well, there should be a great game.
So this will be the last game those suspended players are out?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the conference play begins next week when Benson hosts Tombstone at Benson's homecoming. But yeah, Globe's coming in 1-2. Tombstone's 1-0. Globe lost to Pima, and they beat Santa Rita 37-0. Santa Rita's a very down program. Yeah. And then they lost to Arete Prep 7-6. So even with the backup players, I still see Tombstone rolling this game.
Really?
Yeah. I saw Globe scrimmage Bisbee, and they were not impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And but again, with the three starters, I would say running clock. With the non-3 starters, I'm saying full game. As far as a line score, I would say 14 points Tombstone.
14 points Tombstone. Yeah, that's interesting. I could see that somewhere in the teens there. I kind of just looked at the glance of this one. I felt like it would be more of a close game and maybe even an opportunity for Globe, given that they did blow out Santa Rita and they are unbeaten, correct?
If it's a half field, then definitely.
Well, now that comes down to the issue. So we're going to assume that the lights work because, of course, last week one of the four corners of lights,
the breakers on one of the four
breakers didn't work, so they had to. Every time the ball went past the 50-yard line, they had to move it back to the one side of the 50 and reposition it.
Can you imagine that happens 2 weeks in a row?
Also it's a Thursday though, so theoretically they could.
And they're playing this again, and this is the thing I need to start following up on more: the shortage of referees. Yeah. And I saw Paul Hughes at the Bisbee game. He was actually the head official, and I had mentioned to him. I said, I want to get with you and talk about this. He said, we'll talk about it, just not right now. And I need to follow up because these teams are having to adjust their playing days due to the lack of officials.
Yeah.
And I love a Thursday night game. It's actually one less game for me to cover on Friday. And so I'm anxious to see Tombstone play. I'm hoping they get to play on a full field. And I'm even more hopeful when they turn on that bank of lights. It's normally a dark set, will be a brighter set of lights this week.
Yeah, they got some fresh bulbs maybe.
And I won't have to push a camera so hard down to that end of the field.
All right, sounds good. So Thursday night, 7 p.m. kickoff, Tombstone and Globe at Mike Hayhurst Field at Tombstone High School. Should be a good one. Globe could surprise in this one. If they were going to set the line at 14, I might think that Globe could keep it a little closer than that, but Tombstone probably does come out with the win. They are missing 3 key starters for one more week.
Well, they've had a week to get those They've had a week to get the familiarizations with the new positions solidified. Mm-hmm. And I think that's going to be a plus for the Yellow Jackets.
Okay, sounds good. So Thursday night, be out at Tombstone. I'm Matt. He's Bruce. Go watch some football.